A shadow walking back and forth, like pacing the hallway, and the shadow man would catch him.
I wonder who these ghosts are.
A little blonde boy came running down the stairs past her and went around the corner and disappeared.
That's so creepy.
So scary. Okay, so for this episode of Sunday Scaries, we're going to talk about my grandma/aunt's house in Chesterton, Indiana. We've referenced this house so many times, and now you're going to see why, because it is like the one place that we've ever gone who we truly know is haunted. Yeah. 100%. It's not just like one person saying something.
Evidence on evidence.
Like first person evidence. I don't know. We don't have any pictures or anything. I don't mean like that kind of evidence. A lot of these memories are from back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So basically everything we're going to talk about is just based on memory because we don't have any written down proof. So if I butcher any of this, sorry for if any of the relatives are listening. So I'm doing my best from the memories we have of this house.
It's memory and other people telling us what happened too, who live there. Like our grandma and aunt. Yeah.
Yeah. I just mean memory as in no one has talked to me about it in like years. Oh, you know what I mean? So I just mean memory of like remembering what people told us. This house is in Porter, Indiana. I do have the address, but I'm not going to give it because people live there and I don't want to, obviously their privacy. And I did notice, I looked it up last night. I looked up like the property records and stuff like that. The people who bought it from our family still live there. Oh. They bought it in 1999 and they still live there. That's crazy.
Right? That's a long time ago for it to be haunted.
I thought so too, because I thought I was going to look up the property records and I thought it was going to be like moved.
Sold after a year each.
But no, they're still there. So
I wonder if there's a way to reach out to them. Probably not. That's a stretch.
I have their names.
But
because I looked up their property records so I can see their
name.
I
mean, that would be really cool if we could and just be like, hey, our family used to live there. Here's our experience. Did you have any? We could share
maybe.
It. Anyway.
So I just wanted to give a little history on the house. It was built in 1906. It has this detached garage. The detached garage, from what I had heard from my aunts and everything, was it used to be a carriage house. So it's that old to where there was like a house and a carriage house. At one time, our family that lived in the house were my grandma, my aunt, my uncle, and 2 or 3 of the kids lived there. I can't remember. I know they had 3 total, but I can't remember age-wise like who would have still lived in the house. Some of the stories that I remember, and this one is the most vivid, my grandma telling me this, because I was like, my stomach, I was just like, no.
I think I already know which story you're going to tell.
Yeah. So there's 2 like really bad ones. But my grandma got up really early one day to make breakfast for the kids. You know, she's just like making breakfast super early in the morning. So I imagine it's probably like 5, 6 in the morning. Who knows? Could still be dark out. And as she's cooking, she saw a little blonde boy run from behind her and then past her. So she saw it out of the corner of her eye. So she's like, oh, okay, one of the kids got up early. Weird, right? She's like, William, breakfast is ready. And then he didn't respond. So she's like, okay, that's weird. So she's like, William, breakfast is ready. And still no response. So she's like, well, that's strange. Like, let me go find him. She went upstairs to the kids' bedroom and they were all still asleep. Nobody had woken up yet.
Oh, so creepy.
That little boy she saw was not my cousin. It was the ghost boy. Super scary.
If you guys have listened to our previous episodes, we've mentioned this house like a lot. And this is also the house where Mom left me alone with a ghost upstairs. So
don't. That's not what happened.
That's the one we keep referring to.
That did not happen. I was just scared to go upstairs. Did you see a ghost?
I don't even remember the house because I was so young.
You don't? Really?
No. I know where it is. Like, I remember the outside. I have I don't remember the inside at all. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? You could have been upstairs playing with the ghost boy and didn't even know it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Look here. So here's the thing. I knew that house was haunted. You were a kid upstairs playing with your cousins who are around your same age, 5 and under, right? I sure as heck am not going to go up there to retrieve you
From the ghost.
from the ghost, because there may not have been a ghost, but like I wasn't gonna go
So
up
you're
there and find
admitting
out.
it.
Yeah, because but I don't know. I called your name, and you came down the stairs.
She left me alone with a ghost. A ghost. A little
Well, you
ghosty.
survived.
Anyway,
so.
what are the other stories?
My aunt, I think she said she was doing laundry or something. So she's like carrying a laundry basket. And she turned the corner to go up the stairs. And she said as she turned the corner, a little blonde boy came running down the stairs past her.
Ugh,
And then like went around the corner and disappeared.
that's so creepy.
Yeah.
That would have knocked me down the stairs.
Well, my uncle, I remember him saying that my aunt screamed. The way my aunt screamed, she was so terrified that he thought that maybe like my grandma had died and my aunt like found my grandma, because it was like such a panicked, scared scream. He's like, I had never heard her scream like that before. And it was
It's crazy.
so scary.
Do you know how long they lived there?
I don't.
Okay. I'm just curious, like, when they moved out. Because this is also in Indiana's Most Haunted, right? That book?
So, yes, I tried to look it up though, and it kept taking me to websites that looked so sketchy that I was scared to click on anything. And then I felt like I had to do like a virus scan on my computer after I...
Okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah, I was like too scared to click on some of the stuff because there was something, and I think it actually was about this house. Because someone was like, I lived in this house for 22 years, and it like gave this description. I was kind of scared to click on it, but it said something like a little boy in the house, or maybe he did it, would jump and the shadow man would catch him.
Ew.
Like he would jump off the stairs and the shadow man would catch him.
I wonder who these ghosts are. Like,
I don't know.
I want to know the history of this house. Like, who died, who was buried there.
So I was trying to look it up last night, but then I started getting too scared because it was close to my bedtime. And I was getting really scared. So I'm like, I got to stop looking at this stuff. But I think
that
I actually
could be
do wanna,
another episode.
Yeah, I do kind of want to dig more into it. I have some more stories.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle said he was getting ready in the upstairs bathroom, which was right across the hall from one of the smaller bedrooms. And he saw a dark shadow, and he said it almost looked like smoke, like a dark smoke, go from the hallway into the closet of one of the bedrooms.
That's creepy. Also, I feel like our family is not like a big, like all of our family isn't big believers in this
They're
stuff.
not.
So for them to tell us this is like crazy. Like they'll be the ones who will see something very clearly and be like, nah, it's not real.
Exactly.
Like that's how much they don't believe in it. But
for sure. I can't remember.
creepy.
I think this was that same bedroom. I think that they said that the door was shut and they tried to open it, and the dresser was pushed in front of the door from the inside.
Weird.
Like they couldn't open the door.
Yeah.
I could be remembering this wrong, but I don't know where I would have gotten this if. Another one, my aunt was laying in bed and she was just getting ready, like you're about to go to sleep, you have the lights off and everything. And I think this happened to her multiple times. She was laying in bed and they had what's that called? A nightlight in the hallway. She could see a shadow walking back and forth, like pacing the hallway. Because you know how nightlights turn off when you...
Yeah.
So she could see like something obstructing the view of the nightlight, like back and forth. She described it as maybe like a woman pacing the hallway, like with a baby type of thing. So she would say, I can't remember if she heard footsteps or whispering or anything, but she definitely it was like someone was pacing the hallway.
That's so creepy.
And then one night my aunt said she fell asleep reading in bed. So she was wearing reading glasses. And when she woke up in the middle of the night, the reading glasses were off of her face and they were underneath the fitted sheet.
What? Oh, that's
Yes.
creepy.
So it's not like they fell off her face. You'd be like, oh,
Right.
yeah, duh, your glasses fell off your face. It wasn't like that.
I mean, at least it's a nice ghost. Like, hey, you don't need these anymore. I'm just going to take it off ya.
But I don't remember them being like super scared of the house, you know?
Yeah, I don't either. I remember when I was younger, the one like really big thing that they told me about was they had a video, but they couldn't find the video because it was like packed away somewhere. So we never got to see it.
And it was probably on a camcorder.
It was, yeah, on a camcorder. But they said that they got a video of a face in the window on the second floor, like second story.
I do remember hearing about a face in a window that you could see from the outside.
Yeah. Oh, wait, the outside.
From the outside of the house, looking up.
Oh, is that what they meant?
Yes, like so.
I thought they were inside and saw it on the outside, which is why it made it weird because it was a second story.
Oh, I remember it differently, but I could be wrong too. Like I don't, like I said, these stories are from like so long ago. I could be skewing them a little, but I just like the gist of it is correct. But from what I understood, is they were outside and they were taking a video outside, and in the video, like if you looked at the second story, there was a face in the window.
Oh, it's so creepy. Either way, it's really creepy. We should see if William remembers anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure. I
that
think
would
he
be
was
cool.
old enough that like
I can't think of like anybody else who's like living right now who would be, you know what I mean? I feel like they're all passed away, so we can't ask them. Yeah.
I do kind of recall Aunt Diane saying something about Daniel playing with a little boy upstairs or something, or like talking to a little boy, and she's like, "Who are you talking to?" Does that sound familiar?
It does sound familiar.
Or am I just making, you know what I mean? You know how like it could be that we're
familiar.
just like, yeah.
But like I have also mentioned that like, oh, I was probably upstairs playing with the little ghost boy. So I don't know if it's like me mentioning that so many times or if it's like actual. But either way, I mean, there was a lot of stuff that went down there regardless of that.
I never experienced anything, but I was always, every time we'd have a party there, it was usually outside. Like it was usually like a barbecue or something. So I didn't have to go in very often. But I do remember like when I'd have to go in to use the bathroom or something, I was always quick. I'm going to be so quick. This is so scary. I don't want to be in here. So I would just go really quick and then run back out. And then, like I said, when you were upstairs playing, I'm like, Ashley, time to go.
Well, and eventually they moved, but they moved like next door, right?
Yeah, they built a house next door.
That's so crazy. Yeah, it's weird. I really want to look into the history of this house and do another episode.
I do too. And like I said last night, I was trying, but it was coming up short. And I think part of it is the same people have lived there for a very long time. You know, it's not like new people are coming and then telling a new story or,
well,
you know.
Not even that, but it's just like the history of it. Like when it was built, did someone die in it? What was it built on a burial from like war or something, you know?
Well, and think about it. Like when people crossed the country years ago, when someone would die, like say they were doing like the, what's that called when they're in the wagon?
The Oregon
Like if they're doing
Trail.
like like the Oregon Trail type thing where they're like going a wagon across the country. You know, everyone was making their way out west. If someone died during the trip, they would just bury them there.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, like unmarked graves. So I'm wondering if it got buried on top of someone's grave. We'll have to look more into it and get back to you guys.
I'm sure people in our family have a bunch of stories, and hopefully I didn't mess these up.
I'm sure it's fine. We can let you know if we messed it up later and ask around. I would like to ask the family.
I mean, the biggest one is my grandma making breakfast and the little, I swear she even said the little boy was wearing like knickers or something.
Weird. So yeah, it had to have been from back then.
All right. So if you guys have ever lived in a haunted house or know any family members, if you visited one, like been in an actual haunted house, not the Halloween kind. But yeah, I would love to hear the stories. That is like my jam. Like I love that stuff.
Yeah, same. Write into us or leave a voice note and we'll get it.
Okay, so we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time. Okay, bye.
Bye.